Welcome to the deep dive. You're here because you want the real insights, fast. Today, we're tackling mental strength.
Yeah, and not just, feeling good. We mean real performance under pressure.
Exactly. So our mission for this deep dive, drawing from Build a Mind So Strong It Scares People, is to explore how you can actually cultivate that.
Right. It's about practical tools. The text lays out basically 3 core pillars for building that kind of mental fortitude.
Okay, 3 pillars, let's name them. Combat-tested focus
Emotional dominance.
and pain recalibration. Sounds like serious stuff. The source mentions this is about becoming the 1%.
Well, it's definitely about moving beyond average coping mechanisms. Let's start with that first one, combat-tested focus. What's that about?
This seems to be about getting that laser focus when everything's going sideways, moving past the multitasking trap.
Precisely. And there's a specific technique mentioned, the 5-second rule, not the one about dropped food.
Ah, okay. Good clarification. So how does this 5-second rule work?
Okay, so when things get chaotic, you have 5 seconds. In that window, lock your breathing like a 4-second inhale, then hold.
Okay, breathe and hold.
Then zoom your vision. Narrow your focus visually. And finally, repeat your main objective, mentally.
Interesting. So breathing, vision, mission, it's like a quick mental reset.
Exactly. It uses the body to calm the mind, Controlled breathing settles the nervous system, it cuts through the noise.
Or it circuits the panic, allows you to act, not just react. I like that. Very practical.
Brings clarity right when you need it most.
Okay, focus handled. But what about emotions? They can derail things fast. That brings us to pillar 2, emotional dominance.
Yeah, this is about staying in control during tense interactions, maintaining let's call it a tactical edge.
And there's a technique for this too.
There is. The mirror drill.
All right, walk us through the mirror drill.
Okay, someone's losing it, maybe trying to provoke you. Step 1, let them finish. Don't interrupt, just listen.
Okay. Harder than it sounds sometimes, but okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Then, crucially, pause. A deliberate 3-second pause before you say anything.
3 seconds. Feels like a long time in an argument. What's the point?
It breaks the rhythm, stops that automatic emotional escalation, gives you a second to choose your response.
Instead of just firing back.
Exactly. And then, step 3, when you do reply, make it about 20% quieter than they were speaking.
Quieter? Why?
It forces them to lean in, maybe adjust their own volume. It creates this mismatch in intensity, de-escalates things without you having to directly confront their anger.
So it's control, but internal control, not manipulating them.
That's the key distinction, yeah. Tactical, not manipulative, you're managing your state.
Makes sense. Don't add fuel to the fire.
Okay.
Third pillar, pain recalibration. This one sounds intense.
It is. It's a radical shift in perspective on pain or discomfort, physical or mental.
So instead of just trying to avoid pain.
Right. The text talks about a special ops approach. The instant you feel pain or face hardship, you ask yourself, how can this make me better?
Immediately. Wow. So find the upside in the moment.
Find the use. How can this challenge forge something stronger? You visualize the injury, the setback, actually strengthening you.
Visualize it helping.
Yeah. And channel any adrenaline that comes with it. Not into panic, but into focused action. Turn the pain into fuel.
So reframing discomfort as a catalyst, instead of a stop sign, it's signal to adapt, to get tougher.
Exactly. It's about rewriting that internal narrative around hardship.
That's powerful. Okay, 3 big pillars. Focus, emotional control, pain recalibration. But how do we build these, muscles? The text mentions daily drills.
The mindset armory drills. Daily practice is key. This isn't just theory.
Actionable stuff. What do these drills look like? Give us the rundown.
Okay, 3 main ones. Morning, 06.00, fear inoculation. Do one thing that scares you, even a little before breakfast.
Like a cold shower, or making that difficult phone call.
Perfect examples. Just pushing that comfort boundary early. Then, midday, $12.00, decision sparring.
Thanks, Barb.
You make 3 quick decisions in about 10 seconds. What to eat, what to wear, a small priority. Builds decisiveness. Snap judgments under pressure.
Okay, quick decisions. Got it. And the last one.
Evening, 21-100, shadow war. Mentally revisit conflicts or challenges from the day.
Replay them.
Yeah, but consciously rewrite your response. How could you have handled it with, total calm, ice-cold precision? It trains better reactions for next time.
Fear, decisions, reflection. Pretty neat framework. So bringing it all together for the listener.
The core idea is, mental strength isn't something you're just born with. It's a skill. You train it.
Through practice, consistent practice on these pillars.
Focus, emotional control, your response to pain, working on those deliberately, builds that resilience.
Okay, so here's a challenge for you listening. Pick one pillar, just one. For the next 7 days, consciously practice its techniques. See what happens.
And if you really want to dive deeper, the source mentions you can DM the handle provided in the text at handle with the message, mind weaponized. Apparently, you get a classified mental warfare manual.
Interesting offer.
Definitely something to check out if this resonates. So the final thought to leave you with. Are you okay with your mind reacting on autopilot under pressure?
Or are you ready to deliberately forge something stronger? Something, as the text puts it, almost predatory in its focus and control.
Something to think about. Join us next time for another deep dive.